Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope you are well, wherever you are, whatever the time. Slightly different video today, right? It's going to be a voiceover. I know, call me lazy, whatever. The daily vlog will happen. It will happen by any means. We got to get it done. But welcome back to another video. I hope you are all good. So, first and foremost, something that I was actually talking to Bryony about 30, 45 minutes ago. It's me taking a step back from doing daily vlogs and going to more multiple uploads a week, so 2 to 3 uploads a week. And the reason being is after doing this for 3 weeks, it's more just realizing that I would like to improve the quality of the videos because I feel like daily vlogs is really hard for me to get into my editing bag. It really is just going to be raw clips. It's going to be hard to keep new subscribers interested, I think. Again, if you feel any other type of way, if you think, no, like I actually enjoy the daily vlogs, then I'll for sure aim to keep them up. But I think for the sake of growing the channel, I think 2 to 3 a week works really well. And then just ensuring that the quality is really good. Because as I said, I think it probably just gets pretty boring. And looking at the analytics, viewership is dipping a little bit. And I think that is partly one, because of the format, and two, because of the format, my quality is dipping a little bit. So from here on, honestly, I would expect 2 to 3 uploads a week, and then I can kind of just compare the data and go from there. But anyway, enough of the bad news. Good news. Today was a push day, and body weight is holding at 95.2. So as I mentioned in yesterday's vlog, my body weight dropped 1.1 kilos overnight, and then it stayed the same body weight going into today. So 95.2, definitely feeling it a lot more now. Just feeling that energy level dip a tiny bit. Just feeling a little bit heavier in the legs, feeling flatter. But performance in this session was actually really good. But for sure, I can tell that I'm back in that deficit, which is good. But push today, I tried out this new movement, this new hammer strength press. It was really good. And hammer strength really because they're super hard to get short. Little tip on the hammer strength, try and go up about 80-85% of the way. Don't completely lock out, because then that will probably hinder the rest of your work throughout the session, and it also keeps the movement, or the majority of the movement, on your chest as well. And at that full lockout, you're getting a lot of tricep. That's the reason why I put it before my incline press. Another little tip, if you are somebody that struggles to feel their chest in any kind of pressing, especially on an incline press, you really want to think about your ribcage positioning. So, for example, for myself, if I was struggling to feel my chest on this movement, or particularly my upper chest, one, I would probably increase the incline a little bit. And then what you can also tell that I'm doing is I'm poking my chest upwards to try and get a bit more of a stretch. So you always want to think ribcage, chest positioning to feel a bit more pec. If my shoulders are rolled forward, or I've got a lot of kind of thoracic extension, that's then going to cause me to engage my front delts a bit more than my chest. So think ribcage, think point it up towards the ceiling, and then also think about your incline as well. If your incline is a little bit too shallow, some people can get away with it because of how their ribcage is structured. Some people are going to need a higher incline to allow them to get that stretch. But 2 sets on there. I also elected to do pause reps as well, just to make sure the reps were quality. Session felt good, as I said, but yeah, definitely noticing that I'm in the deficit. It was then Y raises. I swapped these out, or these in, sorry, in place of the prime laterals I had been doing. If you remember from my last push day, I'd done the seated crucifix lateral raises, which are really good. I'm only doing single arm because I couldn't set up on both cables because the other side was being used. Well, it was when I went to set it up. And I then finished with my tricep work as well. So start off with a push down. I think what's really good about a push down is you can manipulate where you essentially finish your rep. So you can obviously move your arms a little bit more forward. So your elbows can move slightly more forward to adjust where the rope or where the attachment feels heaviest. So if you want to do anything like a mechanical drop set, or if you want to place this in a different position throughout the workout, you can just by adjusting your arm positioning. And then went on to the final movement of the day, which was the tricep extension, I guess, like kind of overhead single arm, which very good piece of kit. I then finished with some posing, which you're not going to see, but definitely feel like I'm getting leaner. Definitely feel like I'm improving. So yeah, and still plenty of time. So very excited with how this week has kicked off. As I said, I think I'm going to take a step back from the daily uploads just because I think it's diminishing my quality, and I think I would enjoy the editing process more, and you guys would enjoy the videos more if there was more effort put into that editing, which obviously just requires a little bit more time. But it's definitely been a valuable experience over these last 3 weeks, uploading each day. So anyway, hope you are well, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below. Did you like the daily uploads? Do you want them to carry on? Or do you think it would be wiser to do 2 to 3 uploads a week? Let me know your thoughts. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one.